Hello everyone and welcome. For those of you who are new here, my name is Nikki and my channel is dedicated to all things literature with a special focus on reviews for books by lesser known or indie authors like myself. For everyone already familiar with my spiel, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you guys about The Savior's Champion by Jenna Moreci. Okay, so it's already been a couple days since I finished TSC and I'm still just reeling from it. This is one that I've been counting down the days till the release date and it really did not disappoint. It's so beautifully written and the plot moves at such a perfect pace between all the action and romance that's thrown in the mix. This is definitely one of the best books that I've read in a while. It sucks you in and is almost impossible to put down. I may or may not have been reading it during the speaker at my sister's graduation. The Savior's Champion follows Tobias as he embarks on his journey through the Sovereign's Tournament, a month-long life-or-death fight to win the Savior's hand in marriage. The Savior is like the magical holy queen of the realm, and she's almost worshipped as a deity because her magic, which is passed down from mother to daughter, is what keeps the land thriving. So it's a real honor to be chosen as her husband. So Tobias really just does not care at all for the Savior. In fact, he kind of hates her more and more as the tournament goes on, and his allies are dropping like flies to win her hand in marriage. But he doesn't hate the allowance that goes to the families of all the contestants. It's a lot of money, and that's the reason he's fighting. Tobias spends his whole life taking care of those he loves, especially his twin sister and his mom. He's in this tournament for them. The only reason that he's entered is to get that money for them, and even if he dies, oh well, they're taken care of. A lot of pretty terrible stuff has happened in his life, so he's understandably cynical. And some characters would actually call him very sour. Tobias is like a freaking unicorn, meaning he's a genuinely good guy. All these other people who, no matter what they're fighting for, they're fighting and they're underhanded and corrupt, and he sticks out among these people because he does what's right. He's one of the few people who risks himself in order to save others, even though they're competitors. And he's just really trustworthy on top of that. Whenever he finds out a secret about someone, whether they tell him or he stumbles on it, he keeps that really close to the vest. He's someone that you can count on to have your back. Unlike a few of his so-called allies who use any information against each other as blackmail to win this tournament. TSC starts with all the action right away. It gets real in this thing real fast and people are getting murdered in the most horrific fashions on day one of this tournament. But everything is just so amazingly written that from the moment the tournament begins, you're just on an emotional roller coaster. Word of advice, don't fall in love with any of these characters because there is a chance that they're going to die in this tournament because Jenna is heartless and evil, and that is why we love her. You're right in the middle of the labyrinth with these men, worried about what's going to happen to them. But it's not just the gory death scenes that Jenna creates so wonderfully. Despite everything, Tobias finds a friend and confidant in Leia, and that quickly turns to love. And it's not a kind of love that we see nowadays in a lot of books where it's really one-sided and just kind of harmful. It's an actual healthy relationship, and it's just built on mutual respect and trust. There's so much passion and chemistry between these two characters, even when they're surrounded by so much death. You almost forget for a second what kind of danger they're in because they're just so swoon-worthy, and I love them together. It's so adorable, even though this is a dark fantasy novel. I love the dichotomy between the darkness from the tournament and those sweet romantic moments thrown into the mix. Jenna has created so many diverse and interesting characters that it's hard not to get swept up into the world she's created. It's epic. I freaking loved this book, and I cannot wait for the next one to come out. If you haven't already, be sure to grab a copy of TSC and definitely check out Jenna's YouTube channel. Links are listed below. Alright, so that's it for today. Those are my thoughts on The Savior's Champion. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this review, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I post new videos on Mondays, so ring the little bell down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!